Good morning, friends. It is another episode of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I answer all the prior questions and comments in regards to your Hut lineup on the prior Who Should You Choose video. So if you guys are just checking this one out, all you've got to do is leave your question in regards to your Hut lineup down below. And I'll try to answer it here. I try to keep these videos to about 20 minutes so I'm not just rambling on. So if you do subscribe and have notifications on, you're going to be able to get your question in there a little bit quicker. Also, if you can't wait and you really need some help, make sure you check out my Twitch channel at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you're watching this, I usually upload it right before I go live. So there's a good possibility that if you want your question answered, just hop in my Twitch channel. Link is down below, and I'll be happy to answer your question while we play some rivals or squad battles or whatever we got on the docket today. So let's get into today's questions. We'll start with Aiden, who is first. Notification squad, I respect it. Chase, not quite. All right, Evan Hayter starts off with 86 Hall or 87 McDavid. McDavid, easy. I wasn't a huge fan of the Hall, and I'm still not a fan of his cost. Should I sell Crosby now? Okay, so this is probably going to be a pretty common one, depending on how far into the questions we go, because yesterday we got a primetime Crosby that had distributor on it, and I was stupid enough to think that it would only go for like 150, where the maximum was 200, and it was insta-selling. I didn't take into account that it's only going to be in packs for a day. It's got the best team synergy, the one that's most sought after, and it's Crosby, who's really good on the draw already, where we're in a landscape where we don't really have a lot of great centerman options early on in the game. The range did improve, I believe, up to 250 at least, so we should start seeing some more on the market, because if you have him, if you pack the primetime Crosby, I would not sell him until we're sure that the range can go up. And once he's out of packs, he's only going to go up more, so keep that in mind. Taylor Hall was going for like 80K when he first came out, and then I sold him for 130, I think. So remember that demand will always go up when they're not available to be pulled, so remember that. But in terms of this one, should I sell Crosby now? I don't think it's going to impact Crosby's price all that much because A, it's a very hard card to pull. So it's not going to be, there's not going to be a ton of them on the market, and they're going to be gone immediately. So I don't think it'll input or impact it. The one thing I will say is that if you're going to sell Crosby, wait until Monday, guys. I'm going to have a market tip video that'll go into all the ebbs and flows of the market, but it is going to be a massive buyer's market over the next few days because we're getting Hut Champs rewards, we're getting Rivals rewards, we're getting Squad Battle rewards, and a new event on Friday, which means people are going to rip packs. So there is going to be the most amount of cards on the market in the next few days. You do not want to sell if you're a free-to-play player because you're going to lose out on potentially thousands of coins because the market's just going to be so saturated. Anders Alstrup, if you can only if I can only play 4 to 5 matches a day, should I do squad battles or rivals or try to split it up evenly? So, this is all going to come down to fun because this game is about fun. It shouldn't be just about, oh, I need to have the best team. I mean, obviously you want to have the best team, but if you enjoy playing against your opponent getting better at the game online, you need to play rivals. If you enjoy playing offline in squad battles, because I know there's like 6 of you out there that do. No, I'm just kidding. Play squad battles. If I did not do this for a living and play NHL basically for every day for a living, I would not play squad battles. I just do not find it fun to play against the CPU, but it's all in terms of who you do. I know lots of people that love playing squad battles because, it's not as sweaty. It's not as a huge competition. You get to relax. So I would not split it up. I would go all in on one of them. Not really a who should you choose question, but Yossi base is 12K. Where do you think he'll hit tomorrow? He'll drop. Like, all cards will drop, guys. All cards will drop except that Sidney Crosby card. So keep that in mind, especially because we're nearing the end of an event. So you want to make sure you get Heiskanen. I could see his price kind of staying where it is, but there's going to be a lot of master sets probably pulled. But once Heiskanen and Bergeron, specifically those two, are out of packs, they will probably go up in price. So keep that in mind. Hey, man, love your tips. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate it, dude. Monkey Gaming. Ace Slaves, love the content. Looking for a Light the Lamp center to replace Larkin. Any suggestions? Light the Lamp center. Off the top of my head, man, I can't think of any. Honestly, go and search the auction house and give me and put the price range that what you have with Light the Lamp, and then give me a couple options in this video, and I'll be happy to pick through them. I just don't remember off the top of my head. I try to do this quickly, so I don't have the game pulled up, so I apologize. I know a lot of wingers that have it. I mean, the Taylor Hall has it. Kucherov has it, I believe. But center-wise, I'm not really sure. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace, man. Dude, sometimes I just love my community. You guys are just nice. Tyranny, second best way to grind coins other than challenges. It's packs, man. It's packs. Unless you have hours to grind the market, and not a lot of people do. And again, I'm going to have a hot market video probably come out today. The best way is just playing the game with packs, because if you do squad battles, hut champs, and rivals, you are getting so many free. It has never been easier to build a free-to-play team, guys. It has never been easier. That's why I'm not a big advocate for people spending money. I do it so I can have content, and I enjoy having the best team because people want to see all of the best players. But there is 100% no reason to spend money in this game, because you can just play the game a couple weeks and have an absolute awesome team. Simon Lozen. Who should I choose between Lit, Price, and Brodeur because of his distributor synergy? I have Howitzer and Speedster, but I need 3 for more distributor. I already have Lemieux and Gretzky, Lafleur, Heiskanen, and Bergeron. Lit, Carlson, and Scheller. You're free to play? Wow. See? Look at that, chat. If that guy is really free to play, then that just proves my point. That being said, if you need distributor and a starting goaltender, Brodeur is the answer. Yeah. I think that Lit Price is better, but Brodeur is the answer. I am free-to-play player and wondering where my next focus should be. Once the loans are over, this is my lineup. It has Magician, Howitzer, Speedster, and Workhorse activated. That's pretty good. I would like to get Distributor as soon as possible. That's going to be really hard. And I'm targeting Heiskanen right now. Before the event is over, I have about 410k coins at the moment. Okay, you have a pretty good team, man. If you have 400,000 coins, See, this is where I struggle with it, because you could spend the 400,000 coins and buy Heiskanen and have him tradable, or you could buy Nylander, who should get under 300,000 today or tomorrow, would be my guess. Buy him, then do the lit set to upgrade him to a 90, and you're saving yourself 100,000 coins. And Heiskanen at 90 is going to be in your team for a couple months. I can guarantee you that, just based on his synergies alone. That is kind of where I would lean. Hey, Sleeves, I have about 70 gold players and 10k. I have Speedster and Gladiator. What should I do? Here's my team. Lafleur, Lemieux, Howard, Chuck, Nylander, Giroux, Tarasenko. You have 70 gold players and 10k. Sell the 70 gold players. Okay, sell them for about 1,000 coins each. And buy the Lit Carlson. Reno, Gretzer, Lafleur. I already have Mario. Have a good day, man. Honestly, you want to go Gretzky because it's guaranteed. If you don't get Lafleur, you're in a real rough spot. I would go Gretzky first. Lafleur is better in my opinion, though, if we're just asking straight up what one's better. Hey, Sleeves, would you ever do a sixes tips video, preferably defense? I need help. I will once. So, guys, I am the main broadcaster for a lot of these NHL organization events. So, coming up, I'm going to do a video that'll kind of go over all of the events and news and esports, because it's something that I'm, really, really involved in. So, the San Jose Sharks have a $25,000 esports event that's 6v6. Caps Gaming announced one as well, and there's also a couple that I know about, but I'm not able to announce yet. So I'm not able to play sixes. I don't have enough time. Unless I was able to create like a 26th hour in the day, I literally can't play sixes. If you are not on, and Nabs, I think you're on. If you're not on League Gaming, you need to sign up for LeagueGaming.com. It is the most competitive and best way to play sixes. It is an insane amount of fun, really, really in-depth. You basically start a career. You end up on an organization in the CHL run by an owner and 16 players on your team, and you work your way up into the NHL and whatnot. It's great. But in terms of doing a tips video, I'm not adept at sixes anymore. I'm not I'm an average NHL player. I can play in the NHL and League Gaming. But I don't know if I'll do tip videos. I don't like doing tip videos for you guys that I'm not something that I'm good at or have confidence I can coach you in is all. But once I do, probably in the early new year when I can actually play sixes, I probably will. I can't say your name, but bonjour. Thank you for your videos and advice. I'm waiting to collect another 6 icon collectibles to get Wayne. So what should I do with my team and target free to play while I'm waiting? Tradable Kane. Look for the lit lit Kuznetsov to go on your left side. Howitzer and Speedster are already activated. You need another center, too. I would look for... it's tough, man, because you don't want to spend coins because you're waiting for Wayne. Honestly, your team is fine. I wouldn't go out and drop a ton of coins on any other cards. Wait for my buy or sell video this week to come out, or best of all ranges, and I'll show you some decent smaller buys, but your team is fine while you're waiting. What comes out Friday? A new event. I can't tell you guys what it is, though. Joshua State, Ace Sleeves, love the content, is always about to make Lemieux, and I have 90,000 coins saved up, and I'm going to buy McDavid once I get the coins. Okay. Next, I was thinking maybe going for the 86 icon set to get a good D-man like Chelios or Niedermeyer. Good idea. But was thinking that I could save for Gretzky and move Lemieux to the wing to improve my forwards. What do you think I should do? This is what my team would look like once the loans from the LG event expire with Lemieux and McDavid. Oh, you have coffee. Okay, so, guys, this is a team building thing. This is what I would recommend. Your first two forward lines are your most important. Once you have a great first two forward lines, then do your first pairing defense. Then your... Sorry, I'm exhausted. Then your third line forward. Then your second line defense, third line defense, then your fourth line. Go in that order. So you've got a great first pairing defense, so work on your forward. I would look for other forwards. I would save up. Yeah, I would save up for Gretzky, dude. Don't get another defenseman. Your defense is actually pretty good. Minnie Fletcher, Ace Sleeps, how's it going? I have the untradeable 89 Heiskin, and I managed to get the 89 Suitor from Auction House for 175K. Bro, that's solid. Is there going to be enough lit versus great collectibles to do both? I don't think so, man. I think you're only going to get enough to do one. If not, should I upgrade Heiskanen and sell Suitor, or keep Heiskanen at 89 and turn Suitor into Bergeron? Ooh. That's a tough choice. I have Lemieux, Gretzky, Lafleur, McDavid, and Crosby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's tough. Also have around 350k in coins. Oh, you've got a ton of coins? Yeah. Okay, go in. Yeah, I would turn Suitor into the 90 Bergeron. Keep Heiskanen 89. And then yeah, that's what I would do. Making Bergeron for 175k is such a solid buy. I'm actually in the exact same situation, so I have to make a decision in like a day. My team is 87 overall. My best player is 85 Gartner or Base Eichel. Should I take coins, untradeable pack, or rewards? I have 13k right now. Again, guys, another good question because it's rewards day. If you have a team like this, okay, where your first two lines... Here's the thing. I'll explain it kind of outright. I have a video going in depth about rewards and what you should take, but if you have a team of like 85 and belows, okay... You need to take the untradeable packs, and here is why. You have a good shot at pulling a card that will actually go into your lineup, even if he is untradeable. You then have a ton of cards that you can use as collectible fodder so that you can make whatever new master sets come out. Doing the untradeable... Now, the only time... Now, so there's a certain point at which that isn't advantageous. So in my situation, I have, like I said, the best team probably on PlayStation at least. There isn't a card out there right now other than the Primetime Crosby that I could pull that would actually make my team. So doing untradeable would literally just be for gold collectibles and content. Like that's it. Now, what I would recommend if you're at that point, take the coins. Coins is always the best because it's the safest. You need to guarantee a pull to take the tradable pack and actually make coins off of it. That being said, I take the tradable because, again, I can sell it in for content. But once you have a team in which there's a very small chance you actually pull something. Like, if you have to have a master icon pulled or an icon, like a master icon pulled, to make your team, don't do packs, man. There's no point to that because you have, even if they're ultimate packs, you have a very, very small chance of that actually happening. So take the coins. It's boring, but take the coins. In your situation, though, TR, please take the untradeable. It's the best way to go. From SNC, I have Carlson and Coffee on my defense, but after that, it's pretty poor speed-wise. My right wing, left-handed, has no one special and could definitely use an upgrade. Should I invest in faster D-men, as in D2 everyone has speed for days, or should I counterattack with more offense? I'm looking at Blake and Chelios defensively, or McDavid, but I don't like his synergy on offense. Okay, so offense is always going to be more important than defense. If you're getting burned consistently, then look for some cheap, faster options. Off the top of my head, the primetime Nate Schmidt that has Howitzer, if you activate Howitzer, that's like a good, cheap fill-in card, because speed is the most important, in my opinion, for defensemen this year. You need to be able to at least have a chance to keep up with, like, you know, the guys that just beeline down the wing, you know what I'm saying? I would always take the forward. So I would go McDavid in this case. But look, again, I will have a video that comes out like I do every week, the best of all ranges. So I'll have those options in there. But Nate Schmidt, off the top of my head, I just saw him when I was doing my Instagram content yesterday. So that's the one that sticks out for me. Ace Sleeves, I almost have enough coins, and I almost have enough icon collectibles for the 89 set. I know you always say pick Lemieux, but I'm a diehard Oilers fan. Is Gretzky a good option? I know. Man, boys, I need to hammer this point home as well, because I haven't said this in a while. Always pick a card and player that you like over whatever the meta or the smarter choice is. If a master set Logan Couture came out and he was buns at center and had the worst synergies, I am still going to take him, okay? Remember, at the end of the day, you want to be able to rep your team. You want to be able to use the guys that you love in the real NHL, guys. Go Gretzky if you're an Oilers fan. I personally am not a huge Lemieux fan. When I was younger, I could barely remember him. I remember Gretzky. Obviously, Lemieux had his health troubles and whatnot, and is one of, if not the best player to ever play. But I just don't have a really big affiliation for him. But Lemieux is who I pick over Gretzky, who I do like more, just because I'm a sweaty tryhard. But in this case, man, please take Gretzky, man. He is still a fantastic option. He is the he's the 1A or 1B center option in the game right now. So, Dylan Drover, Ace Sleeves, I need a decent left defenseman to replace my 85 ally Frady. Let me Big Al. Man, I love Al Frady. Dude just winds up and rips piss missiles. But the boy's just too slow sometimes. I agree there. I already have Coffee and 83 OEL. Should I put a lefty there since my D2D doesn't work very well? If you have to put a lefty, this is the year that you could get away with it. I still wouldn't recommend it, because even though you're not going to take one-timers, your opponent sees that you can't take a one-timer, which is more is the harder thing to give up than actually having the player. As my cat is just out like a light. So keep that in mind. If you have to, then yeah, that's fine. I would just prioritize speed. And like I said in the last question, Nate Schmidt is an okay option, has Howitzer and good speed. So should I sell a couple guys off my team to get the Carlson? I think the lit Carlson is going to go up in price. I do. I think that he is going to be very, very cheap over the next 2 days. But then once he's out of packs, there is not a lot of great right defensemen, guys. It is by far the weakest position, and that Carlson has an unbelievable synergy paired with the fact that he's fast and has a good shot. You need to get him before Friday at 5 p.m., guys. Emilio Boivin, who should I choose between Lafleur and Lemieux? Lemieux, easy, just for lineup construction purposes. He can play center for you. He's gigantic. He is the best synergy combo that you can get. It's easy for Lemieux. Lafleur is fantastic, though. The best right winger. He's a better right winger than Lemieux, but Lemieux is the best card in the game right now. Art Tots Ace Sleeves, love the content. By far the best content creator in the Chell community. I don't believe so, but I appreciate that, man. I love hearing stuff like that. Makes me pretty proud. So, wondering whether to go after Gretz or Lafleur, given my current team. I'm free to play, and I just got Lemieux after the first 2 weeks of Rivals and Squad Battles with the cards. Also, after that, where I am lacking position-wise next, because I have over 200k and not sure what position suspended on. Here's my team. Line A, Lemieux, McDavid, Oshie, Riley, Kucherov. Your first two lines are okay. I like O'Reilly in the bottom six, though, because he's slow. I have over 200k in coins. 200k. The problem is right now, guys, is that between like after you get out of like the cheaper buys, like the team of the week Kucherovs and McKinnons and those kind of cards that are under 100K, there's no like in between. It's like those guys, then McDavid at around 140, and then it's like the 250 for the any master item. You know what I mean? Um, I would work towards Gretzky because you do need a better winger, like another forward in your top six. Your defense, though, I think does need some help. At least at one stud. I would try and get Carlson, the Lit Carlson, or do the 86 overall icon set. And actually, if you do the 86 overall icon set, you're pretty much guaranteed to get someone that'll make your team. You're looking for, in order, Chelios, Morenz, Blake, Niedermeyer, Curry. Okay? You're bound to get one. If you don't get one of those, I'm sorry. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Like I said, guys, try to keep this around 20 minutes. If I didn't get to your question, I really apologize. Try and just make sure you ask it as soon as possible when the video goes live on this video in the comments section, and I'll try to get to your questions. Also, guys, I have a Discord link in the description. If you want to join my Discord, I have a lot of guys in there that just love talking Hut and things like that. It's a great way also if I'm not streaming. But the best way, if you want your question answered immediately, just come into my Twitch chat, man. I am going to be live in about 30 minutes. And yeah, it's my full-time job, so I will be live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time every single day. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm closing in on 20,000 on YouTube, which is unbelievable. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys later on for more NHL stuff. Have a good one, guys.